certainly the market full of surprises today, rebounding up 0.20%. What drove performance today for you, Rotimi?
Good evening. Well, today we saw the market rebounding by 0.20%, the index moving up. And I think one of the major drivers today was GT Bank. It's been losing in the last 2-3 trading days, bringing the price to as low as 18.95, and we saw it bouncing back today. Being a highly capitalized stock, it had a major impact on the index today with a gain of about 75 kobo. So it's quite a boost to the market, coupled with other gainers in the market today. So it's a good turnaround for the market, as a lot of brokers are at ease once again after the market has lost in the last 2 days.
And Rotimi,
because the gain yesterday was not significant.
Right, that's right, Rotimi. And certainly you're one of those brokers who have a lot of hope for the index before the end of the year. Talking earlier to you said you thought that the index was going to hit that 27,000 mark before the end of the date. I mean, what's your outlook for before the end of the year? What's your outlook for the year to date also, Rotimi?
Well, for me, from the trend of things, how the market has performed so far, and with the tendency of investors putting in more money to do more investment before the turn of the year, I strongly believe that before the year closes, the index will hit about 27,000 mark and basis points. And for once, if we look at some of the stocks, for instance, First Bank has done a high of 17 naira this year, and we are having the price at below 15 naira presently. I want to believe that that stock is going to get back to that 17. And GT Bank has been doing very well for quite a while at about 20 naira. It's trading below that presently. Zenith Bank has done as much as 18. It's trading well below that presently, and coupled with other stocks. So there is going to be a higher performance in terms of activity in the market, which also naturally will drive the price up.
Right, and
before the close of the year.
To me, it seems like you feel like the banking sector is going to be driving, that rally that you expect in the market before the end of the year. But certainly the consumer goods sector has been doing quite well. I mean, what's your take?
Yeah, it's been doing very well. And if you recall, sometimes when Nestle Foods hit about 700 naira, it was being said then that it was being overpriced. But I didn't, my own take wasn't that way. And we are seeing the price coming back speedily to that level again. And for Nestle Foods, which is hovering between 670 and 660 now, we're definitely going to see it at about 700 again. And I still believe for stocks like Unilever, for stocks like Cadbury, those ones are still going to do much higher prices.
Right.
And coupled with Nigerian breweries. So we will really see it spreading all around.
Right, but Rotimi, what's your outlook for sectors like insurance? I mean, going towards the end of the year and certainly going into 2013, we've seen a lot of news coming out of that sector. Linkage Assurance announcing that it received approval to issue about 2 billion shares. Also, we heard news yesterday, a talk of a 1.5 billion naira private placement in one of the insurance companies. What's your take on the outlook for this sector? Because there seems to be more activity there.
Yeah, for that very sector, the insurance sector, we've been having isolated activities in that sector, in the sense that we've seen some of the insurance companies have been experiencing some patronage in the market for quite a while now. But when you compare the total number of listed insurance stocks in the market compared to those ones that are actually active, we still have a very long way to go. But I think with most of them trading very close to par value, we may really see, because investors will look at it that give or take, they don't really have much to lose if they put their money in those stocks at the price that we have them. So we may, to an extent, we may see some activities in that sector.